Welcome back, Disney lovers, to another Disney Plus UK update video. Today we're going to have a look at the National Geographic section, but there's a couple of things I want to say first. First of all, massive thank you to everyone who supported us. We just hit 1,000 subscribers on Monday night during our live stream on our gaming channel, so thank you so much to everyone for supporting us. If you haven't actually clicked subscribe, then please do so now. It's like it really helps us out. Even if it doesn't do anything, you don't watch it and things, it actually like boosts our confidence that the channel is doing awesomely, and that's only because of you guys, because you guys comment and things like that, and we do really enjoy speaking to you, so just keep that up, guys. Thank you very much. It's like our next milestone is 2.5, so 2,500 subscribers, and that is a long way off, but 1,000 means we got our YouTube partnership back, so thank you very much for that, guys, and we hopefully continue doing the content that you want, and we will only do that if you pop it in the comments. You do ask a lot of questions. One of the questions we had the other day was that the big fib wasn't on there. I did notice that we had that comment at about 1 a.m. in the morning, so when I looked at it, I replied back and I checked, and it was on the banner here, like this, the big fib. It was there. So that what we were saying on that is it may not come out at midnight in the UK. So it does probably come out at midnight in the Pacific, I want to say. So just be a little bit lenient with that, guys, okay? Because it will come on that day, but unless it was like at the museum where they pulled it and didn't bother telling anyone. But we do have that now as well. So yeah, we're just gonna dive along now to National Geographic section. Boom. So I have been watching some documentaries, so I can talk about a couple of them. So let's have a little look. So it's a beautiful little top area here. Lots of different National Geographic-y things. Let's have a look. The World According to Jeff Goldblum. Fantastic series. It's like, I think there's 7 episodes or 8 episodes. And it is literally Jeff Goldblum wondering about different things in the world. I do believe that the first one... Oh, what was the first one? Sneakers, I think it was. So trainers to people in the UK. And he's done one about ice cream, about bicycles, about barbecue. It's completely wacky and brilliant as well. It's like, it's great to step into the mind of Jeff Goldblum, how tricky that is. But yeah, definitely worth a watch. He's a funny guy. The episodes are decent length, so just give it a watch, I would say. So, One Strange Rock. What we're going to do in this week's episode, we are going to look into some of them, just so because I don't know what half of these, well, probably 3/4 of them are. So I just want to give you guys a little bit more information on some of them. So let's have a look at what One Strange Rock is. Okay, so, it's got Will Smith in it, so I might watch that. I like Will Smith. One Strange Rock reveals the magical twists of fate that have allowed life to thrive on Earth. This is a story told by the only people to have left it behind, astronauts. Oh what? Okay, so it could be with Will Smith in it. It could be talking about what was that film he was in now with his son? Oh, I can't remember, but they come back to Earth, so that could be that there. So let's have a look how many. Oh, it's a full series, so let's have a look. Alien. 10 episodes, so I might actually watch that. I'm going to pop that on my watch list, guys, because it does look quite interesting, and like I said, I do like Will Smith. So we're going to go back on that. So it's pretty much to do about the origins of Earth, it looks like. The Incredible Dr. Paul. Some of you guys might know who he is. I do not. So we're just going to look into that. Dr. Paul and talented Paul vet team work around the clock to handle challenging cases and animal emergencies in central Michigan. So there we go. So that's 4 episodes of that. It's probably like our animal hospital here at the UK. Now you have Cosmos, a space-time odyssey. Now, I did start watching this, and I'm not a big lover of the host, uh, this guy here, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm not a big lover of him, but it's like he is great at what he does, but it's not for me really. It's the same as like I can't really listen to Dr. Brian Cox for too long because I do find him a little bit boring, even though the things he says isn't boring, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I did try watching it, and to me, the feel of this series is like if you go into Disney World and you go to one of the pavilions there in Epcot, and you've got like the Canadian pavilion that actually has it's like these screens and everything going around. And you have like a video about the different area you're in. It kind of had that feel about the cosmos, but yeah, um, it is very intriguing. The graphics on it are fantastic. So if you do like space and things, then it might be a good watch for you. So we're gonna go back. Sorry about the little blings and things now and then. We are getting a lot of messages in from Instagram congratulating us on the 1K. So thank you very much, guys. So as we said about the other day, Lost Treasures of the Maya, which was with Dr. Albert Lin. Car SOS, so they take old cars and try to renew them back to their glorious form. And then you got Buried Secrets of the Bible with Albert Lin, and he does go off and try to find different biblical stories and things to try and prove if they're wrong. The Birth of Europe, so let's have a little look at that one. Since the UK has left Europe. Right, so Europe is an amazing, varied place. It reaches from the frozen Arctic north right down to the shores of Africa. It has had an epic history of colliding continents, erupting volcanoes, ice ages, and even massive asteroid impacts. This series explores its geographical past and present. So it's the formation of Europe and different things. There's only 3 episodes, so pretty much worth a watch, really, I think. So that'll be an hour and a half, and it's just under 3 hours, or 2.5 hours long, really. That is cool. My math went wrong then. It's 2 hours, 15 minutes. All right, okay. So we're not going to click into all of them because I'll have to go back through all these. So Secrets of the Zoo. So as it says on the tin, Secrets of the Zoo. Wild Yellowstone. So this will be Yellowstone Park, I believe, in America. And that'll be a documentary on that. Drain the Oceans. Now, I did watch this. It was a really, really good story where they survey the areas that they're going in with all these different drones and stuff like that to find these things underneath the ocean or underneath a lake or something like that, where they wouldn't be able to see it before because of lack of technology and things, but now they can they know what it all looks like due to these deep sea drones and scans and sonar and all that technical jargon that I really don't know. And what they do then is they have a CG model done of it, and then they drain the sea back so it looks kind of like this. Now, the episode that I watched was on Nazi secrets, so it was really cool. They were saying that they were very close to an atomic bomb. They had a stealth sub as well, and they find all these things just by doing that little bit of technology magic there. So yeah, that is a really good one to watch. They've got stuff about the Gulf of Mexico, and they've also got like crash planes and things like that. So it's about 8 episodes, I think it is, and they are about 45-50 minutes, so it is quite a long it's a full documentary. It's not like a short. So yeah, definitely worth watching that, I think. Paradise Islands, so I'm assuming this is going to be all about jungles and things like that. So look, tropical islands that lie between Asia and Australia are among the biological richest on Earth and home to a vast number of plants and animals. from tree kangaroos, cool, to tarsiers, manta rays, and mud skippers. The region abounds with life, but why? The answer lies deep in time due to the millions of years of these islands have existed, and the power of the Earth, Sun, and the Moon. So yeah, it's about these tropical islands, paradise islands. So I doubt that they've got a lot of human presence on them. So they can thrive. So that might be worth a little watch as well, guys. Tut's Treasures, Hidden Secrets. So it's about some of the pharaohs. Not Tut, Tutankhamun. I do believe that was. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that would be quite a cool one. Brain Games, so that is going to be all about the mental states and things. So I'm not going to go into any more on this section because I do think that we've spent a little bit too long on this one. Origins, the journey of humankind. So obviously that's going to be how we got to how we are today. And this is Dr. Oakley. You can yet... Sorry, guys, my eyes are shot again. I can't wait for the opticians to open so I can actually go get my eyes tested and get some glasses. But yeah, let's click on. So there's a lot on the series section because that's pretty much what National Geographic does, isn't it? Rocky Mountain Animal Rescue does what it says on the tin. Great Migration. So this is going to be all about animal migrations and insect migrations across the world and what different impacts they have on the environment. Year Million. So I don't know what that is. If I open in a new tab, it will. So then I won't lose that. There we go. But it might take a while to load. There we go. Right, so sign up now. So I'm saying I haven't signed in. There we go. All right. Year Million explores what it will be like to be a human 1 million years from now. Oh, God. Through illustrative, dramatic storytelling, Year Million paints a vision of humanity through the lens of a typical future American family, which includes a daughter who is part AI. Ooh, that's interesting. The series propels us into an odyssey of unfathomable human choices and predicts how every aspect of technology may affect our lives. I do not believe that we will be on this planet in 1 million years. We will probably destroy this planet far before it gets to 1 million years away because we're very quickly destroying this planet. But I'm not going to get eco warrior on you guys. So yep, that might be worth watching. Just say dramatize. What's it? What they call them? Dramumentary or something like that. So, yeah, that might be worth a watch. Supercar Mega Build. That's what it says in the tin. It's a nice little Camaro there. Oh, and we're on the last two now. America's National Parks. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Continent 7. So, it's the 7th continent. The Antarctica. So it's the most ferocious land... ferocious piece of land in the world. That's very unforgiving and things, so that would be cool. Just have a little look at that. Right, so we're going to move down to movies and specials. Now, you got Atlantis Rising. So you've got old James Cameron here, who is the director and visionary behind Avatar. That's the film. I was gonna say something bigger with P. Then I was like, what? But Avatar. And also he's done Titanic and all different things. He's just great filmmaker. So what he does is he tasks this guy, can't remember his name, but he's a filmmaker, and just to go find Atlantis, pretty much. So they do have some very intriguing finds in the Mediterranean, and it also leads them halfway across the Atlantic Ocean. So definitely worth a watch, that one. I have seen it. Mission to the Sun. I know a few people I'd like to send on a mission to the sun. So this is all going to be about exploring the sun, because a lot of people don't know what it is, because they think it was a big ball of gas, but now they're saying it's a big ball of plasma. I don't know. If we watch this, perhaps we'll know. Easter Island Unsolved. So it's looking into the mysteries of Easter Island. Into the Grand Canyon. Journey to Shark Eden. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. So it's probably a place filled with sharks. Earth Live. Now, just from this thumbnail, I do not want to watch that because it's a cheesy green screen thing with this cheesy guy. No, thank you. Before the Flood. So I'm guessing this is what happened before the Great Flood with Noah and stuff. Mars inside SpaceX. So that would be really cool if you guys like space. So it'll be going behind the SpaceX program, which is pretty awesome, and he's flying along. No pun intended. Yeah, Giants of the Deep Blue Sea. I probably will watch that some time because I love the water. Even though most of the animals in the water are scary. So that would be cool. It'd be all about the whales and the sharks and anything big. Maybe they have a giant squid. Who knows? Planet of the Birds. I think that's going to be a series all about beetles. Oh, no, sorry, birds. But yeah, Free Solo. Yes, we want to free not Han Solo. Okay, so let's have a look what that one is, because that doesn't really say much, does it? It's like these is a very self-explanatory, but Free Solo. Let's have a look. Free Solo. So Free Solo climber Alex Honnold. Free solo climber Alex prepares to achieve his lifelong dream, scaling the 3,200 foot of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. I'm butchering all these, sorry. Without a rope. Without a rope. He's got a rope there. I think what they mean is no guide rope going up, because that would be just in case he does fall and they can catch him. So yeah, not one for me. It's a big promo thing for that guy, really. Expedition Mars. So obviously that's going to be all about Mars. Miracle landing on the Hudson. So it'll be landing a plane onto the Hudson River. Jane, a film by Brett Morgan. So I'll click into that one. Diana, in her own words. So Princess Diana, it'll be her story. For those of you who don't know, Princess Diana was married to Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, and she was killed in a car accident. There are many conspiracy theories on it, but I am not going to go into those. So there's Jane. Is this Tarzan's wife? Drawing from over 100 hours of previously unseen archival footage, director Brett Morgan tells the story of Jane, a woman whose chimpanzee research revolutionized our understanding of the natural world. Set to a rich orchestral score from legendary composer Philip Glass, the film offers an intimate portrait of Jane Goodall, a trailblazer who became one of the world's most admired conservationists. I can't pronounce words today. So, yeah, here we go. Into the Okavango. So that will be a pretty interesting one, really. I'm not going to guess where that is because I might upset people. Science fair. So we're going to be about different science things. Paris to Pittsburgh. So this is going to be, I'm assuming, all about... See, these titles, they don't really... tell you much, do they? Stonehenge Decoded. That's a good one. It's all about Stonehenge in England and the mysteries behind it, which, fun fact, these stones are believed to have come from the Welsh mountains. How they transported them there, who knows? But they found them in the Severn River. That's why they think that they are from Wales. There's probably more to that. But let's have a look at Paris to Pittsburgh. So Paris to Pittsburgh brings to life the impassioned efforts of the individualists. I can't speak today. I'm so sorry. Let's start again. Paris to Pittsburgh brings to life the impassioned efforts of individuals who are battling the most severe threats of climate change in their own backyards, set against the national debate over the United States energy future and a decision to exit the Paris Climate Agreement. The film captures what's at stake for communities, I almost said communists, around the country and the inspiring ways Americans are responding. So yeah, this is all due to Trump coming out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Yeah. Okay, so the flood. So that's going to be all talking about a flood. Titanic 20 years on with James Cameron. So it's another one with James Cameron, and they do revisit the Titanic site, and they explore it. I think they said that it was the last time that they could ever do it before it like completely disintegrates. I don't know how long that, how much that is true, but there we go. So it would be a documentary they made 20 years after the film was released. How dogs got their shapes. Now that sounds really fun. To be honest, world's greatest dogs. The lost tomb of Alexander the Great. So that'd be great for some really big history buffs. Secrets of Christ's tomb. So that'd be good for some religious history buffs. Man among cheetahs. Tree climbing lions. Scary. Winged seduction birds of paradise. Sea of Hope, America's underwater treasures. See, these are much better. They're actually telling you pretty much what's going to go on in the series on the top of it. Kingdom of the Blue Whales. I believe that's about blue whales. He's much better to understand. The Incredible Dr. Paul. So he's got some specials here. Yep, there you go. He's got 3 specials. Breaking 2. So what is that? Sharks of Lost Island. So I did actually watch that yesterday, and there's not a lot about the sharks really on there, but it is good. It's like these Lost Island. They're not really lost. They just got a handful of people, probably about 30-40 people who live on this island. There used to be 300, but there's only like a handful left. Well, not a handful, more than that. But there's not that many people left on this island, and then they explore this island and the waters around it and find that the sharks are disappearing. Then they try and find out why, and they try to turn it into a nature reserve, the entire area. Bizarre Dinosaurs. Now, that one I will watch. Let's have a look at Breaking 2. After 6 months of scientifically advanced training, 3 of the world's most elite distance runners set out to break the 2-hour marathon barrier. So there you go. So that's Breaking 2. These pioneers go on a global trek to try to make history from testing in wind tunnels and running labs in US to balance training with their day-to-day lives in Eastern Africa to the final heart-pounding race in Italy. So there you go. That'll be one for some sport fans. I am going to click on that, and I'm definitely going to pop that on my watch list. Sign up now. I have signed up. Oh, look at his little face. Look at it. I wouldn't trust it, but look at it. There we go. So we're not going to be looking into that because it is literally going to be Bizarre Dinosaurs. Kingdom of Apes Battle Lines. So that'll be really cool. This will be one I will definitely not be watching. Secrets of King Cobra. I cannot stand snakes. So yes, I will be not watching that one. There we go. That's the movies and specials. Now, there's not a lot. Oh, there's actually one more section that I didn't think of. I think there was only 4, but there's 5. I'm saying there's not a lot of, 6 sections of subsections in this section. And I'm going to say section one more time. There we go. So we're going to plow through these because it does look like they're going to be a lot of the same ones that we've already done. So how dogs got the shape, world's greatest dogs, Dr. Paul 1, 2, and 3, and 4, Rocky Mountains Animal Rescue, Dr. Oakley, and that's it. So we've seen all them again. So it's just putting vets and pets into one area. Science and innovation. Perhaps there might be some different ones here. You got 1 year, million. Origins, drain the oceans, breaking 2. Earth life, expedition Mars, cosmos, mission to the sun. Science fair, Paris to Pittsburgh, Mars, Inside SpaceX, Strange Rocks. Nope. So nothing new on that one either. Animal and nature. I'm starting to think that there's not going to be any new ones, but it's easier to find in these subsections. So animal and nature. The kingdom of the blue whale and cheetah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there we go. We have one new one. Hooray! There we go. Wicked tuna. So there you go. It's all about fishing. So we do have fun. So it is worth coming through these different subsections to try and find things that weren't on the top ones. Exploring our world, which is the last one. So like I said, there's not a lot of subsections in this area. So you got these 4, which we've already looked at. We've looked at them. We've looked at them. We've seen them, and we've seen them. Oh, yep, we've seen that one, and there we go. So we've seen all of them. Now, I don't think there's any point of me actually going into the search area, but we'll do that anyway because that's what we do once we've looked at the subsection. So National Geographic. None. Okay. So it's like, I love the fact they came up National Geographic and they came up with Santa Claus there. So that's interesting. But yeah, so searching for National Geographic won't do anything. But if you got a National Geographic documentary that you think should be on there, then just go into the search section and search for it. Or if you haven't got Disney Plus, just pop a comment down below and ask us to search for you, and we will, and we shall comment back. But that is it for this week now, guys. So again, thank you very much for getting us to our first massive milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Our next one is 2.5, but like I said, that's a long way off. But we just want to thank all of you. We will be doing a podcast on Sunday, the 31st of May, I want to say. I don't know what the date is, but yeah, on this Sunday, at about 8 p.m. UK time, and we will be announcing a competition to win some Comic-Con tickets for next year and a big pile of loot. It's like I haven't decided what we have yet, but we will be announcing that, and the 3 of us will be thanking you guys live from 8 p.m. So come join us. We want to have a chat with you. Me and Johnny had a fantastic chat with some guys on our live gaming stream yesterday, which reminds me, check out our gaming channel, which is Skybot Gaming on YouTube. We do weekly Fallout videos. Johnny does some VR videos, and we do some live streams here and there as well. So next week, they won't be on Wednesday, probably. We're going to try and get out the What's On in June on either Monday or Tuesday. So it depends on when Disney release their official listings, so we can go into it. Like I've said many times before, we wait for Disney to bring out their listings because even they get things wrong, and they put an announcement out before that they have the rights to change their scheduling. So we do wait for them because a lot of the newspapers and things get it wrong because it could be going to different regions and not the UK. So have a look out for Monday or Tuesday next week. If not, it definitely will be out on Wednesday for you guys. Okay, so don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when the videos go live. And again, massive thank you, and we hope to see you soon. Until next time.